network.com channel, station, web band. That's where you're listening to me right now. You're viewing me on YouTube on the Comedy Schools channel. And in just a little second here, you'll be seeing me on Facebook Live. And it is, and we are live on Facebook. So now that I've got all three of our magical portals to planet Earth wide open, probably further than that. There's probably space aliens watching this. Let me say good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is April 19th, 2020. It's a Sunday afternoon. Cheryl, what episode is this?
33.
This is episode 33 of something that we call Living on a Thin Line with Tony Vicich. I'm the Tony Vicich that it's with. We come to you every day at 2 p.m., except Saturdays when we come to you at 7 p.m. Every day at 2 p.m., and we are your daily reprieve, your daily diversion, your daily let's think about something else for just a little while break in the day. We've now done this 33 days in a row, and we will continue doing it until the crisis averts. So I want to welcome those of you that will be watching the show now live, and also welcome those of you who will be downloading it later. And by the way, you can look at it on YouTube too, and we like that very much. Hello, Randy. We got Randy Ioma in. More people will be joining in a moment. I got a lot of fun stuff to talk to you about today, a lot of fun stuff to show you. I've been sitting in this chair for a while because I've been managing bills. I don't know if we're paying bills right now, but we're certainly managing them. And I always like to have a plan. And one of the most stressful issues that have gone on in the last month or so is plans being changed by the hour. All right. And doing brand new things for the very first time ever and not knowing if they're going to work. But I always make a plan and then I move forward. And then if they throw a big boulder in the middle of the road, I go, can we go over the boulder? Can we go around the boulder? Can we go under the boulder? Can we be an over the boulder shoulder holder? That's a very juvenile slang term for a woman's brassiere, which has nothing to do with what I was talking about. But I just kept saying boulder, and that popped into my thin skull. So I was sitting here making plans today. I got fun stuff coming up for each and every one of you. We're going to be starting to do paid live shows on Zoom very soon. Shirley and I worked on that all morning. We're going to be testing that out tonight with a private group of people to see if it works, so that you will be able to get live, immediate, red hot, fresh out of the oven, glazed and baked, stand-up comedy live to you. Not reruns of Law and Order, not the same stuff over and over on Netflix and Amazon. Brand new stand-up comedy will be coming to you shortly, courtesy of comedyschools.com. By the way, that is our website, comedyschools.com. And we have two websites in one. Comedy Schools Radio Network.com. We had a fantastic show Friday night. It was a Class Clowns Comedy Showcase. My deepest appreciation to the audience, and we limited the audience because we wanted to see how it would work. We still had, and there were more people that would come on, and I told guys, I go, no, just hold it here. Close to 70 people that watched the show, and we had about 10, 12 comics. Shirley, can you do me a favor? Can you go into the other room? There's a list of the comics who are on the show. I want to mention each and every one of them. We did the Class Clown show Friday night. Our next Class Clown show, by the way, will be May 22nd. People ask me, am I going to do it in a theater? Am I going to do it on Zoom? And the answer is both, if I can. Both if I can. I would definitely do it on Zoom no matter what. We see this... We see platforms like Zoom and Google Hangouts and Facebook Live as really bold new world for people to be able to connect. But of course, we love doing live shows. So May 22nd, right in that neighborhood, we'll definitely be doing a Zoom show. And if we can do a live show, we'll do a live show. Let me just mention the comics who were on Friday night show and thank them very much because they hung with us for this grand experiment. It was DJ Payne, Manny Rosales, Travis Miner, John Ibrahim, his very first show with us, Robert Morgan from New York City, Kevin Brown, Randy Ioma. Randy, you were the most patient man. I know I massacre your name every time, and I apologize. Paul Whitney, David John, and from Houston, Texas, Joe Gannon, Fred Scott, Abhinav Goyal, and Jim Perry. We hope to have every one of those people. We want to thank them for doing the show. They did a great job. Man, I love doing it. We want to thank them. Hopefully, they'll all be back for May 22nd with several new people who will be joining us as well. Let me get the advertisements out of the way till we get the show. All right. If you ever thought about doing stand-up comedy, ladies and gentlemen, go to comedyschools.com or comedyschoolsradionetwork.com and sign up for our brand new beginning class starting this Tuesday, April 21st at 6 p.m. It's easy to do. Just go to either one of those websites, sign up and register. Once you do that, you'll get your links to your workshops, and we'll be with you every Tuesday for 5 weeks. If you've done stand-up before and you've done it with us before, if you're a veteran or you've done it with us before, sometime in the recent or distant past, because we've been doing this for 20 years, go and register for the advanced class April 22nd. Please do that. That's how you get your links. It's the only way to get your links now. And to join the Zoom room where just a boatload of funny, talented, creative people all work together to create some vibrant and exciting shows. All right, let's get to the stuff. All right, we got stuff to show you, and let's get to that. We've been doing a lot of autograph memorabilia. Last night I showed you one of the big dogs in my autograph collection, which is a beautiful picture of Robert Plant and Jimmy Page in action on stage, signed by Robert Plant and Jimmy Page. I'm not going to show you the biggest one. I don't know if I should. I've got one. I got a big one, and there's some controversy about it. And it's not a musician, and it's not a ball player. It's not an actor. But there's some controversy about it. But I have this, and I've got two things autographed by this individual. But there's some controversy behind those autographs. So let me think about it for a few days, and I'll let you know if I'm going to show you what would be, should be the major autographs in my autograph collection. All right, here's what I'm going to show you today. This is goofy. This is fun. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to make this out. You see that? You see that it's a plaque. You see that? Let me just show it to you. You see it there on YouTube. Okay, it is a plaque. All right, once again, let me show you on Facebook Live. It's a plaque. It's kind of plaque that someone gives you when you've done something. So this is what this plaque says. Let me show. There it is. There it is. And this is what it says. 3rd annual Miss Asia Arizona pageant, 2006, October 15th, 2005. So it was held October 15th, 2005 for the Miss Asia Arizona 2006 at the North Canyon High School Auditorium. Recognition presented to comedyschools.com. In appreciation to your sponsorship and generosity, City Hits Production and the Miss Asia Arizona pageant family sincerely thanks you for all your contributions for the success of this year's event. So that's right. I was the judge one year for the Miss Asia Arizona pageant. I forget how. There was someone who was in my workshop who asked me if I would do it. At the time, I had a theater in South Scottsdale called Entertainment Alley, which is where Tom Sims, who's watching right now, one time used to grace those hallways. And someone asked me if I would do it. They asked if I make a contribution, and I did. And they said, "Will you be one of the judges?" And I was. And you know what? Anybody's asked anything weird happened, I do anything weird? The answer is no. I was smart enough to know, no. And it was, you know what? It was all kids. It was all teenagers. So I was the judge of the Miss Asia Arizona pageant at one time. But here's what's funny about this plaque. So they gave me this plaque. Okay? And why did I say North Canyon High School Auditorium recognition presented to comedyschools.com? Because, yes, the winner was, they were all very pretty girls, Nick. And I'm not going to get creepy about it because they were all kids, okay? Look at schools if you can. Look at schools if you can. They misspelled it. They spelled it with 3 O's. comedyschools.com. Now, when I pointed it out to the individual who brought it to me, and I forget it was the gentleman who asked me if I would sponsor and be a judge. Hello, Frank Gagliardi. Good to see you. He goes, "Oh, my God." I go, "Well, first off, there's no space between comedy and schools. That's the name of the business, but it's also the website. We named it that way so people have easy access to our business." He goes, "Oh, let us fix that." And I looked at those 3 O's in comedy schools. I go, Not on your life. Not on your life. That makes it funny to me. And not funny like mean funny, like, oh, you're a dummy. Just funny. Okay? When you start thinking you're a big shot because you got a business, see, babe, hey, babe, hey, babe, I got a business, babe. And they ask you to be like judges at things. Because I've judged music contests in this town, all sorts of things. I've done them all over the country. Hey, babe, they asked me to judge the Miss Arizona pageant. I'm going to take it serious. But like you're a big shot. And then they give you a plaque where they totally screw up the name of your business. It just brings you down to earth a little bit. Okay. You go from, hey, babe, I'm going to be like, hey, man, did you hear? This is far out, cats. I'm going to be like the judge of a beauty pageant to, man, they don't even know the name of my business. So that was a little memorabilia I wanted to show you today. Hello, Cheryl McLean Shea. Good to see you. Here's something I want to show you that's a little outside of the box today. Man, I'm wrecking stuff down below. No, that's not it. That's the Led Zeppelin picture. Where did I put? Oh, hold on. Hold on, everybody. I'm making a mess down here. I'm going to look goofy for a second because I'm reaching down for something. There it is. That's his. All right. My apologies. All right. What do you want for free? Okay. Here. Look at this. Look at this. What is that? That's a baby. Well, we know what that is. That's a baby. Yes, it's a baby. It is a baby. It is, to me, the most beautiful baby in the world. That is my daughter, Alicia Nicole Renslow Vicich, when she was 5 months old, getting her baby picture done at Sears. And today is her birthday, and she is a grown-up lady. So happy birthday to my beautiful, young, precious, wonderful daughter. I'll be having a Zoom party for her later on tonight. But this is, yeah. And and what is she reaching for there? She's reaching for me. She's reaching for Daddy. She's trying to climb off the thing. Look at that smile. I've been in love with that smile since the day I saw it. Alicia is a very hip, very forward-looking, very progressive, beautiful, bright, intelligent woman. And because of that, she's not on Facebook. But I put up a thing on Facebook today. If you go to my page, you'll see a little tribute I did to her birthday. So today is my little darling girl's birthday. A lot of people have gone through a lot of tough stuff with this crisis. Some people, more people than were ever necessary, are no longer with us. So many people lost loved ones. Oftentimes, the quote of Humphrey Bogart's in Casablanca goes through my head going, it doesn't take much to realize that the problems of two little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this world, see? So for those people, my problems are minor and few. But the thing that really is tough for me right now is that I'm not able to go visit my daughter and my brother Jerry and his wonderful family in Los Angeles, because I did it every month ever since I moved out to Arizona in 2008. And see my grandchildren, Selma and Sully, who have brightened up this house since the day they were born. But I know, and this is what I feel, hey, look, everybody's doing the best they can. Even people who totally agree with me or disagree with me are doing the best they can. People who want to run out in the streets and go, put us back to work, they're doing the best they can, I guess. They think that's a good idea. They don't think that, I don't know what they think. But I'm not here to put people down right now. But right now, Shirley and I are practicing social distancing the best we humanly can. We've had to go to a couple stores. We've had to do a couple things. But, man, we are careful. You know, people go, did you wear a mask at the store? I go, you think I'm going to go through all this crap, sit in my house for sometimes 2 weeks at a time, although we love the house. We were talking last night what a great space we have. It's not giant, but it's perfect for us. You think I'm going to go through all this and then go out without a mask? And, there was a woman at a grocery store yesterday. I was buying tomato sauce. She was about 6-8 feet away from me taking pictures of food, like she was some sort of shopper or something. And she was a bit slatternly, okay, in my estimation. And she said, sir, like that. And I couldn't help myself. I just went, motherfucker. And Shirley came around the corner. I go, come on, we got to get out of this aisle. and she was nonplussed. But I guess she was doing the best she can too. But I'm doing the best I can. And right now, I cannot hop on a plane, and God knows I got the plane tickets. I was supposed to be in New York. I was supposed to be in St. Louis. I got all these miles saved up. Frontier Airlines gave me a bunch of miles, so instead of getting a refund on the tickets, and that's the faith I have that sometime in the not near, but near future, I'll be flying again. That I didn't get up this morning and go, you know what? I'm going to get on a plane, fly to LA, spend a day with my daughter, and fly back late tonight. Because I used to do that kind of stuff. I was telling Shirley this morning about a Saturday. I was in San Jose, California in 1990. And I was doing a show. The shows were in a comedy club Monday through Sunday, headlining for good dough. But I needed to see my daughter and my wife at the time. And I got up on a Saturday morning in San Jose, took a cab to an airport, flew to Burbank, spent the day in Los Angeles with my wife and daughter, and then flew back and did 2 shows. And I told Shirley, I go, doesn't that sound like magical space aliens now? Sounds like magical space aliens. I don't think you could do that. I can't do that today. Okay? But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm going to see her I'll be able to interact with her tonight. Okay? Just like I can interact with a lot of you guys here as well. This is what I feel I have to do. And by the way, it's what she feels she has to do. She has roommates. She goes, she couldn't stay at my house. We've all agreed. No visitors. We're in here. I mean, they got a yard and stuff. They're okay. Okay? But I can't go and stay at my brother's house. What if I have it? What if he has it? What if he's been working hard to keep it at bay and I have? And then, so this is what we got to do right now. And we're going to do it with a smile on our face. And we're all going to support one another through the tough stuff. We're going to support one another through the tough stuff. When I finish this podcast today, broadcast, Facebook Live, I'm going to start working on my application for the PayPal Protection Act. Even though the thing is out of money, the stories now coming out about this $350 billion bucket of money that was supposed to help small businesses are now horrific. The way it was taken advantage of by much larger businesses, the way it was taken advantage of by the banks. But they're supposed to refund it some more. And I'm going to go through the onerous process of doing it. The federal government is not helping us. Oftentimes, maybe the state governments aren't helping us. Not the county, not the city. Although I will say that the people in this city where I live are being helpful. And they're all doing the best they can. You imagine that? Do you imagine running an entire state and you still got a family? You got to, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Okay, but we're going to help each other. Okay. Nick Rupert has said, how old is your daughter turning? Nick, I have there's a hard and fast rule, even in this progressive era. You never ask a woman how old she is. I used to do this bit on stage where a woman say it's her birthday. I go, well, happy birthday. She goes, thank you. And I go, how old are you? And then before she can answer, I go, I'm sorry. You're not supposed to ask a woman how old she is. I go, by the way, what do you weigh? So that was my little birthday joke with women when I did stand-up, which I will do again, stand-up comedy on the stage. All right. I've shown you my little memento funny thing today, the misspelling of my company's name on a commemorative plaque. Showed you a picture of my daughter. Let's get, hello, Diane Howell. Let's get to the music. Let's get to the music because the music matters. If I'll just stop wrecking things below me here. Shirley says I'm becoming like a pack rat over here. You know what? She's right. All right, I'm reaching out to get you a couple things to show you here. Pretty cool looking stuff right here. I don't know if I did these already. I think I did these 2 albums already.
What are they?
Here, I'll show you.
Is that Grateful Dead?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, and did I do this one? No, I didn't. I didn't do these albums. I've talked about these bands. All right, I got stuff for you. All right, I got stuff for you. Hey, once again, have you ever thought about doing stand-up comedy Tuesday night, our beginning stand-up comedy workshop? Only $199, and you can register by going to comedyschools.com, comedyschoolsradionetwork.com. And right now, man, I'm so jazzed about the way my teaching vibe is happening through Zoom. Because I already have one beginning class going and in advanced class, and I'm loving every minute of it. There's no chance for distractions or goofing off or staring out the window, for me anyway, okay, or getting lost in some other thought when everybody's staring at you on camera. All right, let's get to the music. Here's our first album. I want you to find this band and listen to it. All right? Can you see that on YouTube? Yes, you can. Can you see it on Facebook? Yes, you can. This was one of the great late 60s, early 70s California bands. It was called Spirit. Spirit consisted of Randy California. Oh God, you know what? I forget the name of all the people on it. But this, by the way, Spirit, the best of Spirit, is one of the best and most fun albums you ever listen to. The tracks on here are just incredible. Side one is 1984, Mechanical World, Nature's Way. By the way, YouTube, Nature's Way by Spirit. You will love this tune. All right, Animal Zoo and Fresh Garbage. On side two, Mr. Skin, which is a fun song. Dark Eyed Woman, good song. Morning Will Come, I love. Uncle Jack, Prelude, Nothing to Hide. I love every song on this album. And their monster hit, I Got a Line on You. I got a line on you, babe. Bump, ba-dum, bump, bump, ba-da-dum, bump, bump, ba-da-dum. So, Los Angeles was a very special place in the late 60s. It was a city of unbounded energy, and the musicians who lived and worked there fed on that power. The resulting music was one of the greatest flashes of American pop culture in recent memory, a marriage of numerous musical influences. LA rock and roll was in large part an expression of prosperous post-50s America. Spirit was one of the most important groups of that period. That's true. Comprised of Randy California, that's what I was looking for, John Locke, Mark Andes, Jay Ferguson, and Ed Cassidy on drums. Spirit brought together jazz and rock influences that fused into a new sound full of energy and excitement, and that is true. And that's true, too. Brian Horan just put up, there's a lawsuit going on because Spirit opened for Led Zeppelin, and Jay Ferguson, no, not Jay, Randy California played this demo tape they had of a song they were working on, and it sounds almost exactly like the opening to Stairway to Heaven. Led Zeppelin was known for that, man. But you know what? Like a mega superstar comic who occasionally cribs lines from other people, if Spirit had done it because they never rose above album-oriented rock playlists, I don't know if we would have had that incredible tune that so excited and people and made them feel good. But listen to, they lost the suit, but we all know what's up. Yeah, if you listen to it. Listen to Best of Spirit. Listen to I Got a Line on You. It's such a hot song. And also listen to Nature's Way. If nothing else, YouTube those two songs. You will love them. Love them. How many of you knew who Spirit was? How many of you have ever listened to them? Obviously, Brian Horan did. But I don't know about the rest of you. Okay. All right. Second album of the day. Second album of the day. I'm kind of looking down today. All right, here we go. Look at this trippy stuff, man. Wow. Wow. What is that? What is that? This album is entitled, ladies and gentlemen, Ogzamogzama. And it's a palindrome because it's pronounced the same way forward and backward. And that's what a palindrome is. I used to think a palindrome was like a big concert hall. Hey, man, we're going to see Steppenwolf down at the palindrome. You got any tickets for that shit, man? Because we're going to crash the gates, mother. Yeah. You got $5? This, ladies and gentlemen, is Ogzamogzama. And look at this, by the way. There is the counterculture incarnate. Look at that. What band is this? This is the Grateful Dead's Ogzamogzama, one of the trippiest studio albums they or anyone else ever did. It has the studio version of St. Stephen, which became, when they did it live, became one of the most incredible jazz recordings I ever heard. Dupree's Diamond Blues, Rosemary Doing That Rag, Mountains of the Moon. And on side two, what became a staple and still is today of any Grateful Dead offshoot band, China Cat Sunflower, then What's Become of the Baby and Cosmic Charlie. Look for a while at the China Cat Sunflower. It's great stuff. The band at the time, this was in 1967, was comprised of Phil Lesh on bass and vocals, Bob Weir guitar and vocals. Bob is still with the band, Dead and Company, the natural offshoot of the Grateful Dead. Jerry Garcia, God rest your soul, Jerry. Such a great man, such a great artist. Did so much for American music. On guitar and vocals, Mickey Hart on percussion, who's still with Dead and Company. Bill Kreutzmann on percussion, who's still with Dead and Company. A guy named Tom Constantine on keyboards, which he was with the band for a very short period of time. Then he left to study Scientology or Buddhism. And Rod McKernan, also known as Pigpen, on the organ, who drank himself to death at 27. The supporting musicians were Marmaduke, David Nelson, Peter Grant, Wendy, Debbie, and Mouse. So David Nelson, later on, not too long after this, if you listen to this album and then you listen to the first album by the New Riders of the Purple Sage, you go, how can that be the same people? But it is. So if you want to hear true psychedelia done authentically, not kind of cheesy, not some LA producers getting a bunch of kids going, hey man, just play that wah-wah pedal and that fuzz tone, and we're going to put a bunch of bells and whistles on it and make it sound trippy for the kids. If you want to hear a group of people creating a new kind of music that was authentic and wonderful and real, listen to Oxymoxima by the Grateful Dead. But really, go listen to Live Dead, which was the live album not done too long after this. And then you see the ultimate of Grateful Dead during their psychedelic jazz period before they entered more into their country and storytelling and other wide arrays of music. All right? So, Sunday. I hope you're having a good day. I got my front yard in shape. I'm getting my backyard in shape. You know, I'm getting in shape. We're shaping up. We're shaping up. I think we're all going to be here for a little while, at least a few more weeks. I'm going to be here with you every day. I hope that you're all with me every day too. I don't know if I'm helping you or you're helping me, but we're all helping. We're all doing the best we can. We're all doing the best we can. I'm going to wrap it up now. I just want to remind you that you can listen to the show on ComedySchoolsRadioNetwork.com. And you should go check out that website because Shirley created that one. She worked very hard on it. It's really cool. We also have our granddaddy website, ComedySchools.com, which we've had for decades. Okay, check it out. Watch us on YouTube, and please subscribe on YouTube. We need to get more people on YouTube. But always come in here every afternoon, tomorrow at 2 p.m., and join me. Okay, join me. I'm glad. Yeah, that's right. Cheryl McLean, she went on a long hike. Shirley and I walked the dogs today. Shirley and I will go on our own separate walk tonight. Okay, we are not succumbing. We are not succumbing. And neither are you. Okay, so tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'm going to have more stuff. It's Chuck Berry and the Gong Show. We'll be back with more stuff tomorrow at 2 p.m. Love you all. God bless. Happy birthday to my darling daughter and anybody else out there. I'll miss you all till I see you again. That's the end of the show. Ta-da. Bye-bye. All right, YouTubers, that's the end of the show. Those of you who comment every day, the couple of you, I'm going to get in touch with you. Tom and someone else, I'm going to get in touch with you. You both reached out to me. I'm going to reach out to you. Thanks for watching and listening today. Bye-bye.